What's my name? It says, come on. Oh yes, I'm here for Foolery Friday. One more time. Oh yes. Sit back, relax, unwind. What's my name? Oh yes, I'm here for Foolery Friday. One more time. Oh yeah. Sit back, relax, unwind. Child, let's get into it. Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Sass here. I'm here for another Foolery Friday, child. Folks out here just cutting up. Folks out here getting arrested, child. Fighting with the cops. There's been a Jamie Foxx sighting. I thought Jamie Foxx was blind, paralyzed, damn near dead. Is that it? Child, how y'all been? How you been? Let's talk about it, child. First of all, we know Jamie Foxx had a medical condition. No one really confirmed what it was. Was it a blood clot? Was it a stroke? Did he get injured on movie set? I mean, it was all kinds of things going around. But we were told that he had a medical condition. Several people, celebrities was, pray for him, pray for him, pray for him. He's not doing well. Then we heard, oh, he took a turn for the worse. Y'all pray for Jamie. Pray, 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 child. He ain't doing too well. Then we heard he's getting better. Okay? He's doing a lot better. Then we heard he is on a path of recovery. Jamie is doing okay. Still need prayers, but he's doing okay. He is going to make a full recovery. All right? His daughter had to come out and say, listen, okay, don't be believing what you're reading or hearing, okay? My dad is in a rehab center somewhere in, what was it, Chicago? Okay? He's playing pickleball. But see, that wasn't good enough for the conspiracy theorists. Okay? Who ain't got nothing better to do? So then this man, I don't know whom he is, this man got on television and said that a close friend of the family told him that Jamie Foxx was paralyzed and blind. Dead. Because he took the C vaccine. This is what this man said. People ran with it. Oh my God. This man who I don't know, who heard from a close family friend that Jamie Foxx is blind and paralyzed. This man did not see Jamie Foxx. This man did not talk to Jamie Foxx. This man did not talk to the family personally. He heard it. Lord, behold, Jamie Foxx done showed up on a boat, child. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. I know y'all done heard I was blind and I was paralyzed and, nothing that my daughter said was true. Hey, y'all, I'm here. That wasn't good enough for the conspiracy theorists. Then they come up with the narrative that ain't Jamie. That ain't Jamie. That ain't Jamie. His nose don't look like that. Look at his hairline. Look at him. That ain't Jamie. So, that wasn't good enough for the conspiracy theorists because they ain't got nothing better to do. So, a video came out of Jamie Foxx helping a lady with her bag. It had fell. He helped her with the bag, got inside the SUV. You can see him. You know what? I can show you better than I can tell you. Look at this.
Thank you, Jamie.
That is clearly Jamie Foxx moving around, He obviously isn't paralyzed. He obviously isn't blind. He looks good. But see, that's not good enough for the conspiracy theorist who wants to believe some man who heard it from a close family friend. I'm going to need for y'all to stop. Now they're saying that Jamie Foxx was cloned. Jamie Foxx was cloned. The video was taken before he got sick. Even though the woman in the video have said, no, it just happened. I'm telling you how some of you all function. I don't understand. There is Jamie Foxx in our face, moving, laughing, talking, seeing, and you still think that he was a clone. Now people are saying, well, why isn't he talking? Why isn't he making a statement? Because y'all are crazy. Why didn't a daughter or a family member or Jamie Foxx himself debunk what this man said? Because you don't feed the crazies. That's why. And I'm glad they didn't say anything. Let this fool look like a fool. Let these people who believe all this look like idiots. And that is exactly, and this is how they look. Jamie Foxx is on the path of recovery, okay? He even made a statement joking about the clone. I think he is now working on a movie or producing a movie. I mean, y'all, Jamie Foxx is just fine, okay? Do I believe Jamie Foxx was sick? Absolutely. Do I believe that Jamie Foxx was in the hospital for a period of time? Absolutely. Do I believe that Jamie Foxx was blind and paralyzed? Hell no. Okay? Now, if Jamie Foxx come forward and say, yes, I lost some of my vision. Yes, I was, I had to learn how to walk again. That's totally different. But blind and paralyzed, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Was he rehabbing? Yes. Okay. Did he have to get his mobility back? Probably. We don't know how serious his medical condition was. Some of you people, I ain't talking about disasters. I'm talking about you conspiracy nuts, theorists out there. Y'all just wanting something bad to happen to somebody so you can use your conspiracy theory. It's all up in your head. I'm glad you're okay, Jane. Yes. I'm glad you're okay. Child, let's move on. Child, if y'all hear the lawnmower. Child, they out here mowing the yard, child. Because Lord knows I ain't doing it. I just ain't, y'all. Hot. Alright? Alright, y'all. Let's talk about this Jonah Hill mess. Jonah Hill is an actor, A-star actor, A-plus actor. He's been in several movies. And he was dating a surfer, professional, I guess, well, semi-professional surfer, Sarah Brady. Now, they only dated for a short period of time. I think like 5 months. 5 months. Back in 2021. Okay? Now, they started. Now, Jonah Hill seen Sarah Brady on a Instagram post, TikTok, whatever. And he liked what he seen. He liked seeing her in her little bikini. And so he slid into them DMs and said, "You're looking good. Let's get together." So that's what they did. They started communicating. They started dating. And so Jonah Hill says, "You know what? Before we go further in this dating thing, I got a list of boundaries." Okay? So here's my list. And if you can't follow said list, then move on. I wish you well. But see, in order to date me, this is what you have to do. Now, let's say I'm Sarah Brady. Okay? And not Jonah Hill. Let's say it's Tyreek from down the street. Send me this. It won't be in no bikini. He'll say, "Listen, okay, I don't want you ever to wear braids. I don't want you to wear hoop earrings. I don't want you to wear a crop top. I don't want you to hang out with your friends. You need to check in with me 8 times a day." Let's just say Tyreek from down the street send me some mess like that. What do you think I'm going to do? Bye, Tyreek. You done lost your ever loving mind. Because see, when you seen me, when you met me, I had the hoop earrings, I had the crop top. I was hanging out with my friends. But now all of a sudden you want me to change who I am just so I can date you. Go eat bark. Okay? Slam your head up against a tree. Plain and simple. If you need surfing with men, boundaryless, inappropriate friendships with men, to model, to post pictures of yourself in a bathing suit, to post sexual pictures, friendships with women who are in an unstable places and from your wild recent past beyond getting a lunch or coffee or something respectful, I am not the right partner for you. If these things bring you to a place of happiness, I support it and there will be no hard feelings. These are my boundaries for a romantic partnership. My boundaries with you based on the ways these actions have hurt our trust. Now, he sent this to her. Again, this is in 2021. All right. They've done broken up. Okay. They dated a short period of time. He is now in a new relationship and he just had a baby last month. She has put out these text messages and she said that it was an emotional, abuse. She said that her mental state has been at an all-time low because of how he treated her. Now, I don't know Sarah Brady. I can't speak on her mental state. I'm only going to talk about me, okay? If Tyree from down the street send me some mess like that, it's over. It's over. Absolutely not. But then some people said, well, it wasn't that easy for her to walk away. It may not have been easy for her to walk away, but he is telling you, he's literally showing you that he's a jerk. People are saying, no, this is a breakup. See, he didn't know how to tell you he didn't want you no more, so he did this so y'all will break up. What's worse? If this is what he wanted out of you and out of this relationship, then that is a clear sign. He met you. He seen you when you were in a bikini. You are a professional surfer. What did he want you to do? Wear a wool suit? either he was trying to get out of this relationship, he was trying to find a reason to break up with you, but he couldn't, or he really wanted the relationship to be this. He says that he has boundaries. She went on and on and on. Of course, the think pieces got a hold to this, and child, folks was writing dissertations, essays, theories, whole paragraphs, books, packets. If you see a fire, okay, you know the fire's hot. You see flames, but you touch it anyway. The relationship didn't work out. Okay, now people done put in their 2 cents. Okay, she done went on. There was a voice recording of her talking about this baby and the baby mother, and she was like, it's her baby, it's her baby, it's her baby, it's her baby. Y'all, I think that the parties involved here, Jonah Hill and this Sarah, didn't need to be together, and they both seem toxic. What do y'all think? Huh? Do y'all think Jonah Hill is this controlling, manipulative monster? Emotional abuse? Let me know in the comments, child. Let's move on.
Y'all go home now.
Hey, my man, you gotta come out.
Outside.
Touch me. I don't want no white man.
No one's gonna touch you.
Shut up, bitch. You shut up, bitch.
Why?
You
Come on.
Hey, get back.
Touch me.
Now, let's talk about Joseline the Hulk Hernandez. Y'all, she is unhinged. Now, I don't know if it's substance related. I don't know if it's mental related. I don't know if it's a combination of both. But this woman is unhinged. This woman is walking around this earth, cutting the shine, acting a fool. Now, what was it, a month ago? She was at the Floyd Mayweather boxing match, okay? And she done got into it with, what's her name, Big Lex. Now, I didn't know who Big Lex was, but apparently Big Lex was on her show, Joseline's Cabaret. That is on the Zeus Network, or I should call the Zoo Network. I didn't watch the show. I don't want to watch that mess because the only thing they do on Zeus is fight, fuss, cuss. All the women just look like heathens. And the men don't look any better. It is a poor representation of someone who looks like me. That's just my opinion. Take it as you will. So Joseline and apparently Big Lex have had beef. They have been arguing, fussing, and Big Lex said on site, I'm going to whoop your tail on site. Now, why anyone would choose to try to fight Joseline the Hulk Hernandez, I don't understand. She can have a moving company her own self. She can pick up a couch. She can pick up a table. She can pick up a love seat all in one hand. This woman is strong. Do you hear me? Strong back. So a video was released, the Floyd Mayweather fight, and then there was a fight with Joseline and Big Lex, and her husband was involved, or boyfriend, whoever he is. I question mark him. just fighting. Big Let's wig was off, hair toe up, her breasts were showing. Joseline had this woman in a headlock. I mean, very dangerous, volatile stuff. Joseline going around just slapping people. So she was arrested, as she should have. So, they released the footage of her. Y'all heard it, okay? The video. The officers are telling her, is it her boyfriend or husband? Big, goofy, slewfoot looking fool. The officers are like, listen, my dude, my man, I'm going to need for you to step out. Come out. Don't go in there. Don't go in there. Come out. Of course, he was like, I got it. We see Joseline and we see her homegirl. Okay? Joseline already on 100. Eyes blowing out her face, hair all over her head, foaming at the mouth, and she's like, you heard what she said, don't touch me. I don't want no white man touching me. And so they're like, we're not touching you. Don't touch me. Then she looks at her slewfoot, Bigfoot looking husband and was like, you heard what she said. And so the officer was like, listen, you need to come. Don't put your hands on that. Get off me. And Lord, WWE started. Honey, it took several officers to take Joseline down. Now, while Joseline is on the ground, she is screaming homophobic slurs. She is saying the N-word like no other. Why is Joseline getting a pass on saying the N-word? I mean, from what I thought, she's the Puerto Rican princess. Oh, but it's okay if she says it. Oh, okay. All right. But she's talking about Amber Rose trying to be white. But here she is saying racial slurs, I said it, and homophobic slurs. Growling, screaming, cursing. Did they tase her? Because if they didn't, they should have. They literally, it's about 4 or 5 officers picking this woman up and hauling her down the hallway. All while she's screaming and yelling, cutting the shine, embarrassing herself and everybody that she loves. She has a daughter. This is a mother. This is a mother. And let me tell you something. If Stevie J, okay, says, until you get help, because obviously she needs help, you ain't going around my daughter. He would have every right to do so. Because if that was a man, okay, if that was a man and a mother says you can't be around my daughter, oh yeah, great. No, she don't need to be around the daughter if she is acting the way that we see her acting on camera. And let's just add this. After this, okay, we have seen her go on the Breakfast Club. She was on the Breakfast Club after this. Now, of course, we hadn't seen the footage. But she was on the Breakfast Club. She was, talking like nothing. Now, I don't know if it, again, was substance related. I have no idea. I can only go by what I seen on this video, and this woman is unhinged, and she obviously needs help. Every time we talk about Joseline, it has to do with fighting or beating up somebody, cussing, fussing, and then Zeus done dropped the trailer of her show. Why do we continue to reward people who put out bad behavior. Why? She could have seriously got hurt. When they took her to that ground, she could have seriously got hurt. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Joseline could have seriously hurt Big Lex when she had her in that headlock. Get help. Okay? That's what you do. Get help. Let's move on. Let's talk about Rudolph Rudy Ferris. This young man was 17 years old, and his mother reported that he was missing. Apparently, he went to walk the dog. The dog came back. He didn't. 8 years later, Rudy pops up. I'm not missing anymore, y'all. I'm fine. This was back in 2015 that he was missing. And then he popped up. I think there was some scrapes and some bruises when they, when he was seen. Now, this is the interesting part. According to the Houston Police Department, because this happened in Houston, Texas, Houston Police Department has said this boy was never missing. In fact, he came home the next day. But the mother continued to tell people that her son was missing for 8 years. The neighbors are flabbergasted by this story. The neighbors are like, what are you talking about, Willis? That boy ain't been missing. We've seen this boy several times. We've seen him walking. We've seen him walking to the park. We've seen him walking around the neighborhood. What are y'all talking about he's missing? So a reporter was trying to get more, information, okay? So the reporter was like, now wait a minute. The mother is saying that the boy was missing for 8 years, but you all are saying that you see the boy, and the neighbor said, listen, we seen that boy. I ain't lying. Something ain't right. Somebody lying, and it ain't us. So the reporter shows a picture of the boy. The mother is saying, that wasn't my son. That was my nephew. So the reporter is like, she's saying this is not the same boy. This is the nephew. And they said, no. They said, boy in the night, not last night. Okay, we ain't knowing the inside of our jaw. Okay, we know whom we have seen. And what's funny is when the police department was talking about it, they actually said that the mother continued to tell friends and family that that wasn't her son, that was her nephew. I said family. What are you talking about? What are you saying that the family believed that was the nephew? What? Listen, I know what my cousins look like. Okay? I know what my nephews look like. Okay? Ain't nobody gonna convince me otherwise. So you mean to tell me that friends and family who know what this boy looked like, he was 17 years old when he got missing, is believing that their family member was missing for 8 years and it was the nephew that they seen this whole time? No. No. I don't know if this woman has mental issues. I don't know what's going on inside of this home. Netflix, get on it. There are no charges going to be filed against this woman. But obviously something is wrong with her, because this young man was not missing for 8 years. People have seen them. People have talked to them. The officer says that they were lying. In fact, the young man had come across the officers during this 8 years, but they were giving the officers misleading information, wrong information. ID card was of the wrong person. Very strange story. Okay? I want somebody to sit down and talk to this mama and that boy. She is still saying that he was missing after 8 years and he came home here recently. Still saying that. He is also saying the same thing. What do y'all think about that story, child? Y'all let me know down below. All right, y'all, that's it. That is it. I am done. I have talked long enough. All right. To my new subscribers, welcome to the family. And y'all know what to do. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, friend, bye.